Howdy everybody, this is 12 Gauge Sword. We're going to do our first Let's Play of Pokemon Leaf Green. So, let's get started. So, now I know I mentioned doing Knights of the Old Republic and that kind of stuff first off. Well, I gotta wait till it gets here because it's still on order and still shipping, so I'm gonna get started with something else. As most of y'all know about Pokemon, this is a Game Boy Advance game, remake of the Gen 1 games. I myself have not played the Gen 3 remakes. I played the originals a long time ago, and so I know the main layout of them. We'll see if how well I do on this. So we're gonna do, of course, I'm a guy. And let's see here. Twelve gauge. SWO. And then we gotta name our rival, as in most Pokemon games. Was originally Gary, so we're gonna go with that. Okay. Pretty bad that Professor Oak don't even know his own grandson's name, isn't it? Bring something up to y'all. I don't know if any of y'all have used any Stream video game stuff, but I recently was trying to download Sonic CD from Stream and it's not working with my computer, so hey, y'all have any tips on that? Be good to bring up to me, because I got no idea what's wrong. So, and then just saw we talked to our mother, and this is Gary's house. Not a whole lot in here, just a sister. Oh, the overachiever's already at the lab. So, this way is the way to first route we'll be on, but we'll go down here to the lab first and see what's going on. Nope, and there he is. The overachiever's already here. Well, he says he's not around. So these are just minor NPCs, the Professor Oak's aides and that kind of stuff. So they just give you little tips and tidbits. So what you want to do is go up here towards the route. Oak will come and tell you to stop, and he takes Sean back to the lab. So you go up, talk to him. So now we get to choose one of our first Pokemon. There's always three to choose from. You got Charmander, which is your fire type. Eventually, this is really a attack-oriented Pokemon. You can do mixed attacking with it. And there's Squirtle, which is the water type. He's primarily defensive. And then there's Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is just kind of a general tank. So, myself, I always choose Charmander. I don't really care for the other two starters, so kind of partial to the final evolution also. So So, we're going to hold off on the nickname for right now. We'll be nicknaming them later as I think of some good ones. If you all can think of any, suggest, go ahead. I'm sure I'll take those into consideration. So, and you saw Gary took the Squirtle. He will always choose what you are weak against. Kind of a dick move, but that's what he does. So, you try to leave here, and you're going to be challenged to your first trainer battle and Pokemon battle at all. So. Oh. So this is the tutorial battle. Oak will kind of help you and point you out what the different stuff is, and of course if you're a veteran to the series you don't need that. So I find the best way to do this is just spam scratch, and he should go down. So you gotta watch. Tail Whips lowers the defense, but Charmander should have high enough attack. We should be able to knock him down here in the next 2 hits. And that's the end of the first trainer battle. So, and that'll immediately level you up. So. Alright. So now we'll be wanting to go to the next town. So first thing you need to do is go up to your house and talk to your mom, and she will heal your Pokemon. No, I forgot to grab this first thing. I should have. Oh, back upstairs. If you go to your computer and go into item storage, you get a free potion. You start, every game will start with that, and you'll have a free potion accessible. So. Now we get in here, we're gonna do our first time exploring on the new route. So, Route 1. This is primarily weak Pokemon. We got Rattata, which is the first one, most of the time will be the first one you encounter on this route. So. They're an alright normal type, but there's so many normal types in this game that there's a lot better ones. So, mainly they're just fodder to level up at this point in the game. Oh. And then the other Pokemon you will see on this route is Pidgey, and see if we can find... Yep! There we go. That's perfect. So they're a normal flying type. Evolves on into Pidgeotto and then Pidgeot at okay levels, but kind of high for this game on the Pidgeotto side. And then we already grew to level 7, so we'll be able to go up. You just keep going north till you get to the next town. And it looks like we gotta do one more battle first. And then most of these at the beginning I'm going to pretty well... Oh, no. That's rough. Most of these at the beginning of the game I'm pretty well going to attack and get the experience. That way, towards the end of the game, I'm going to get the experience now. That way I don't have to mess with leveling up off screen. So, this here is the Pokemon Center. This is where you heal. It's just like an inn in any other RPG. You got the Pokemon Mart. Any kind of items you need, potions, healing items, anything like that. House. And then we can't go up that way. That guy won't let you go past him. And this here is the Viridian City Gym. Another house. So we're gonna go down here and heal up real quick. So you just go in here and they heal for free. You don't have to put any money towards it or anything like that. So sometimes these guys give interesting advice if you don't know the games. So top floor is the trading center and that kind of stuff for if you have somebody else with a Game Boy Advance and a leaf green, fire red, emerald, sapphire, or ruby game. So and then we're going to go check the Pokemon Mart. I'm pretty sure there's no repels because I'll be doing that once I get further in the game and I don't need a Pokemon. I will use repels primarily. So, and those prevent you from running into wild Pokemon that are weaker than you. So we just got the Oak parcel from the Pokemon Mart. I guess Professor Oak ordered it on and got it shipped to Viridian City. You'd think he'd go ahead and just ship it to his laboratory, but he didn't do that. On your way back down to Pallet, you can just use these ledges and jump down. You won't have to hit grass at all. And you can keep from having to run into any wild Pokemon. And then you'll have to go through this last stretch of grass. So you take that item over to Professor Oak. And he tells us our Pokemon's growing attached to us, which any Pokemon game, it's really hard to make a Pokemon not like you. So, and then there's our old buddy there, Gary. So, and here, Professor Oak is going to give us Pokedex, which is just online or encyclopedia of all Pokemon. Every time you see one, it will log it in the dex. If you catch one, it'll give you more information. It also is handy for finding Pokemon that you don't know where live. So, I'm kind of just going through this as a regular run through. I don't have anything planned as far as what I'm catching, any of that kind of stuff. I kind of have an idea what I want to use on the first boss. Assuming everything works alright. So, and he was just telling you that his sister has a town map that he was going to take, and she'll actually give you one too as well if you go there. So we're going to go over to his house. And she gives you the town map. And you just go into your bag here by going to the start button and go over to your key items and you can check it out. So right now we are here in Pallet Town, Route 1, and we've been to, and then Viridian City. The first gym is in Pewter City, so we'll be continuing north. I think I'll be going over here to Route 22 to see about some Pokemon. So, And then we got 5 Pokeballs, which we can use to catch Pokemon. So we're going to continue up Route 1. Oh. If we don't get interrupted every 5 seconds, which hopefully we won't. There's a pretty extreme update in graphics compared to the old Gen 2 games. There's not a whole lot of difference between Gen 2 and Gen 1, besides the fact that they're color. And then when it went to Gen 3, there was a big difference. So we'll try to go through as little grass as we can to go north and get back up to Viridian City. I'm going to go show you what all is in Route 22. So, this is the only patch of grass here in Route 22. Of course, Rattata is here again. I'm going to run from these until I can find what I need. And then there's a body of water over there if you would have a rod. Ah, this is what I was looking for. Mankey. Mankey is a fighting type. They have quite a few weaknesses, but also are a weakness to quite a few other types. So, and is going to be very instrumental in the first boss fight. So I'm going to catch Mankey, hopefully. Alright. So Mankey, extremely quick to anger, could be docile one moment and then thrashing away the next instant. I will try to go over evolutions of Pokemon that I am not going to have in my party when we encounter them, but for ones I'm going to have in my party, I will go over them when they evolve. So, right now we're going to go back over and heal up the Mankey. And then we will get going on training it up. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright. We're just going to go into our Pokemon and switch Mankey. We'll go in there and look at its stats. As you see, fighting type, lonely nature. Let's see, high attack. And let's see here, no scratch and leer. So the scratch is the same as it is on Charmander. Leer lowers the defense of your opponent's Pokemon. So I'm going to call that an episode, and I will see y'all later. This has been 12 Gauge Sword for Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. See y'all next time.